This is a short tutorial on how to set up a Menti in Mentimeter, a fabulous interactive presentation tool. So we're going to show you how you can create your own Menti. But before we do that, I'll show you a couple of features. So here on the tab on the left side, you've got your presentations. You automatically go there when you log in. You've got this inspiration tab, and that gives you a series of templates with different kinds of mentees or presentations that you can do. You just add to your presentations and choose the one that you want, and then edit. You can do some different branding and coloring and that kind of thing. You choose a presentation to do that. Here's the upgrade tab. If you click on that, then you can get the full meal deal. But of course, it is going to cost you a little bit. So we'll go back to your presentations, and you notice here I've got a folder already made. I recommend that you create a new folder when you're creating a Menti. So I'm going to call this one Tech Tutorials. I'm going to create folder. And then you see it right here. Now here's another Tech PD one I have. I want to put that in this EdTech PD folder, so I'm going to click EdTech PD, move, and you'll see it's gone now. So now if I want to do tech tutorials, which I'm doing here, I'm just going to tap into it. My breadcrumbs at the top, and I'm going to click New Presentation, which will go into this folder. So I'm going to put Sample Pres, and it'll create the presentation here in the folder. So you should be thinking about what you want to do. A series of slides and questions that you're going to do for a longer presentation. If that's it, you will be able to add slides right here. And if you want to make those slides a little bit prettier, you can click here on headings down below, quick slide, and that'll give descriptions and introductions to the different kinds of questions you're going to ask. I will point out you can do a quiz competition. You can have types of answers that students can choose from. What we're going to do at the moment is choose one of these different kinds of mentees, okay? So multiple choice, images, word clouds, 100 points. That means you assign 100 points to, say, 5 or 6 criteria, 20 points for this one, 10 for that one. Open-ended questions, which turns into a scale, kind of a moving grid, I guess I should say. You got scales that move in real time, rankings that move in real time. They move vertically. You've got grids, you've got a who will win choice, and of course you have Q&A, which is really cool because students can answer questions right away, and you can do quick forms, which is for the pro version. We're going to show you just quickly the multiple choice version. So we're going to go answer 1, answer 2, answer 3, going to add one more, answer 4. You should be able to go up to 8 different ones. We're going to give the question here. What is life? And when students answer, you're going to see them respond, their responses in different ways. This one would be a bar graph response. It could be a donut, could be a pie chart, could be dots. Down below, you have different extras, so you can play around with those if you would like. And we can customize it a little bit. You can show images, you can close voting. If you do have the pro version, you can create different kind of backgrounds. One thing you can do is click up here where it says theme, and you can choose a theme just by tapping on it, and it's going to appear in that way. So we will go back to the content, see that everything is correct, check our spelling, and again, it's a multiple choice one. We're ready to present. As you can see here, it auto-saves. Now when you present, you would simply, from your device, click Present. You can do that from a laptop, tablet, your phone. As students jump on and respond after they respond, down here you're going to see the numbers go up. So you might have 10, 15 students in the class. You'll know everyone's responded when the maximum numbers are there. How students get to the quiz is going to www.menti.com, and they type in this code, 20, for example. Every code is different. 235814. So 235814. And we'll submit. And this is what they're going to see. And so then they choose what one it might be. They click submit, and they can see the voting results. And you as a teacher are going to notice that as students respond, things pop up just like this. So that's basically how you create a Menti. So I'm going to bring you down to this little gear right here. Click on that. There's a few other things you can do. If you click on more, you can show a QR code for voting, for example, or make some keyboard shortcuts. You can close the voting. You can go to full screen, play around with that if you want. But you can click here on home or edit if you want to edit that particular Menti. Now, if you want to go back home, you just click on your presentations. And as you can see here, I've got things organized in these two lovely folders. And essentially, that's how you use Mentimeter. I highly recommend you play around with this tool. You can use it many, many times, and students don't get bored with it because of the variety that's there. Have fun.